If your twin flame is not choosing you on the journey, that isn't a signal to give up, but it is a very strong signal you need to change your approach on the twin flame journey. So if your twin flame has chosen to be with another person, or is just straight up not choosing to be with you, like that conversation's been had and they're like, nah, I don't want to, that's a strong signal that you need to reinvest your energy back into yourself. And I would strongly advise you to invest that energy into your life purpose, right? So this doesn't mean you put the middle finger up to your twin flame and you say, oh, like, you know, if you figure it out someday, then we'll be together. Like, that's not the vibe. That's has an undertone of like resentment, and that, you know, kind of F you undertone, and that's separation consciousness. Right? That's what you would do with a soulmate or a karmic. That's not what you do with a twin flame. And that won't work, right? If you want to do it that way, you're not going to like the results. It's not going to be fun. But what you do with the twin flame is you recognize that they are mirroring something to you. And if they're not choosing you, they're mirroring where you don't choose yourself, right? And you might say, Susie, like, how can I not choose myself? Like, of course I choose myself. I do all these things for myself all the time. Well, you're a complex being, right? And there's probably parts of yourself you haven't met, haven't been willing to meet, been a little bit avoidant of, and you might have a higher calling than you realize, right? And you might not have fully learned inside of you that love doesn't come from your twin flame. Love comes from God, from source, right? And if that sounds a little abstract to you or not completely real, then that means you're still learning the lesson, right? You're still deepening in that. I didn't see movement in this part of my union until I started really focusing on my life purpose, right? And improving how I felt about myself, and you know, going deeper with how much I actually do unconditionally love myself, however I evolve as a person. And the reason your life purpose is important, and the reason I didn't see movement until I was focused on my life purpose, was because your life purpose is one with your twin flame journey, right? Like, you have a purpose for coming together with your twin flame, and that purpose is to express all of who you are. And when you express all of who you are living your life purpose, right? You are giving your gift to the world. So when you begin moving your energy towards doing what you need to do to give your gift, right, and live your purpose in life, then you are also healing your twin flame union, right? And you're also magnetizing your twin flame, because your twin flame doesn't want to be with you because you're super focused on them and you'll give them all the attention they'll ever want in the world, right? That's not what attracts them to you. What attracts them to you is just your true authentic self, right? And if you are busy feeling like there's an open wound in your heart because your twin flame isn't right next to you, then you're not really in touch with your true divine self, right? Or you're kind of leaking your energy in that regard. So if your twin flame is choosing to be with someone else, I highly recommend focusing on your life purpose. And what really helped me do this, because I even at the beginning of my twin flame journey, I thought I was focused enough on my life purpose because I had like a really great career path that I was excited about. But as I dived deeper into it, I realized there was pieces that were missing, and actually deeper I wanted to go. I wanted to do something much deeper than what I had originally committed to in life. And as I went and pursued that deeper thing, right, and went after what felt really juicy to me, things started to open up more with my twin flame, right, my real twin flame, and it felt really, really good. But I wouldn't have figured that out, and I wouldn't have put the pieces together about that for myself, and I wouldn't have had success there if I hadn't studied life purpose class. So I actually do have life purpose class linked in the description of this video, and if you join me in a consultation, we can talk about what that actually is and how to go deeper in your life purpose and how that's going to connect on your twin flame journey. But Highly, highly recommend studying Life Purpose class along with the whole teachings of union to help you attract your twin flame, which is something you need. If your twin flame is not choosing you, like you should be studying the teaching. But anyways, that's really what shifted things, right? So it's not just like, oh, I'm choosing myself because I give myself spa time and, bath bombs, and I bought myself a motorcycle. Like, no, it's profound, it's deep, it's getting to know the real you and committing to the real you and investing love in the real you, regardless of what your twin flame is doing and what they're going through. You're doing that because deep down, you're worth it and you love you. You're not doing it to get them and to wave a flag to get their attention. You're doing it because you deeply love you and it's worth it to invest the time and the energy it requires to love you and to express all of who you are, because you're valuable and you should be expressed in the world, right? So again, to recap, if your twin flame is not choosing you, if they've chosen someone else, I strongly encourage you to do the inner healing work. Of course, I feel like I missed that part because it's just so, I live and breathe it. Do the inner healing work, do the mirror exercise, work with a coach, study the teachings of union, heal what that brings up for you. But I also recommend living your life purpose, right? And those things are not separate. Like, if you truly do the inner work, you're gonna open up that space inside of you that's like, yeah, like, I want to fully express and be me and live my purpose in life. And as you do the inner work, you will feel that call. But I fully recommend just diving into your purpose and diving into the inner healing work, and those things, right, are what's going to open up the magic doors to your twin flame. Okay, so that is the message for today. Thank you for watching. Like the video, comment, and I will see you next time.